it's how slowly this storm is moving, that, right, is a big part of this. And the fact that it was able to go off the coast and basically strengthen again. It's like, you know, it did push-ups and then came back in.
That warm water out there, it really gave it some strength. And so we're going to see some impacts from it over the next couple of days here in New England. So something to keep in mind here. Outside right now, hey, how about that? Not a bad looking sky. We saw some sunshine today after a cloudy, rainy start. Your first alert weather headlines calls for more sunshine tomorrow, but not a lot. OK, the showers will move back in later in the day. Also watching Debbie's track with some heavy rain and even some possible flooding Friday into Saturday. I'm also tracking some lower humidity in the forecast for next week. So for the next few hours, we'll likely have mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. I'm not expecting any rain tonight. Temperatures will drop off into the low 60s, even some upper 50s in a few spots early in the day tomorrow, and noon temperatures at 70 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Then the weather alerts, those first alerts for Friday and Saturday. We're giving you a heads up because of the potential there. We could actually see some impact from Debby during that time frame, but the whole weekend will not be a washout. I look at first alert radar, not much happening here at home. We have some clouds here and there, but that's about it. Overall, though, this is what we're keeping an eye on. That spin JC was talking about, the center of the storm offshore, the coastal waters of South Carolina here, gained a little strength. You'll see those outer rain bands through areas like Wilmington, North Carolina, seeing some of the heaviest of the rain right now. The storm has 60-mile-per-hour sustained winds, moving so slowly to the north-northeast at 3 miles an hour. Here's that official track from the National Hurricane Center as it moves over land. And again, you'll notice that the center of that track is not over Boston, but this is a wide storm, okay, so far reaching. And as it continues to weaken, it will still spread its energy out. And so Boston, right in the thick of it. Here's what we're tracking, though. Periods of heavy rain, specifically Friday night, maybe overnight into Saturday. In fact, Saturday might not necessarily be a bad day either. Now, the amount of rain will all depend on the track there, but with the track moving farther inland, that means we won't see the brunt of that rain for most of eastern Mass and even central Mass for that matter. Impacts late Friday night for travel, and there could be a couple of isolated strong or severe storms as the storm continues pushing mainly to the north, heading through the nighttime hours, evening nighttime hours on Friday. There goes Friday afternoon. There could be a few showers early in the evening hours, okay? And then as we head through late Friday night, that's really going to be our prime time to see some wet weather most likely. That's toward 11 o'clock with the line pushing through. Again, the center of the storm is way up here. So a far-reaching storm, it weakens, it spreads that energy out. Yeah, we'll likely have some impact. And then once we go into Saturday, I think most of this will start pushing farther away and farther to the north so that Saturday won't be terrible and Sunday won't be terrible either. But the flooding potential definitely going to be farther to the north. We'll have some isolated chances for maybe some flooding for Boston and southeastern Mass. Just want to show you this because it follows that track there with some of the highest rainfall amounts west and northwest of Boston. And so there could be some areas, if you're going to be traveling maybe to Vermont or New Hampshire, that could see more than 3 inches of rain. We got to watch out for that. There's a 10-day forecast. Look at Sunday, partly cloudy, temperatures at 81, low 80s Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. Humidity levels will be lower, so it won't feel quite as bad.